Hello guys, now to partial variation. Assuming you are going to pay for electricity bill, maybe the prepaid, and you're told that there's an initial 300 naira that everybody has to pay, no matter how much you are buying. That 300 naira will represent charges. You have to pay this 300 naira first before you now buy what you want to buy. And so if, for instance, a unit costs 50 naira and you want to buy 10 units, that means you're going to pay 10 times 500 naira, okay, for the units, in addition to the initial 300 naira that is for other charges. So together you pay 800 naira. Now this total 800 naira depends on two things. First, the constant charge. It is constant for the person buying 2 units. It is constant for the person buying 25 units. It is constant for the person buying 10 units. They all pay an initial 300 naira. They do not be charged again based on the number of units they are going to buy. So in this case, you see this is a constant. And there's a partial variation between the amount and the number of units that is going to be bought. Okay, so this amount depends on how many units you are buying. So there's a partial variation there. It partly varies with the number of units. But this one, there's no partial variation. It's a constant. It's always like that. Okay, so you will see questions like this. So the first question we are going to do, we have okay, the questions are already on the platform. Okay, D is partly constant and partly varies with V. When V is equals to 40, so V is equals to 40, D is equals to 150, okay, and then again V is equals to, that's the first condition, V is equals to 54, and then D is equals to 192. Now first we find the formula connecting them. That's what we are going to find first, and then we are going to find the B part of the question. We're going to find D. We don't know D when V is 73. Okay, so that's our first question on partial variation. Okay, so D is partly constant and partly varies with V. So D is the dependent variable. So D is equal to, okay, it's partly constant. We call the constant C, and partly varies with V. Because it partly varies with V, we say KV. This K will be the parameter that makes it vary with V. Okay, this one is going to be the constant. So I come again, I will recap. D is constant, is partly constant, and partly varies with V. Okay, so this is going to be a constant amount, and then K varies with D varies with V because of the other constant K. Alright, and so we are going to plug in these values into this equation that we have just formed from the statement, and it's going to form two equations because we have two values, the first one and the second one. This will give rise to a simultaneous equation. Simultaneous means we are going to solve them at the same time. So the first information, V is 40, D is 150. D 150 series like that. K, V is 40, 40K. KV is K times 40, that was 40K. We can call this equation 1. The second information, D is 192, is equals to C is C, K times 54, K times V, 54K. Equation 2. Good. In simultaneous equation, one of the easiest way to solve it is the elimination method. Okay, what you do, we have two unknown here. When we have two unknown, C and K are not known. C they are not known. Okay, so what you do is you look for what you would do to make this C that we have C here, the one that is the same. This is not the same. We have 40K, 54K, so it's not the same. But we have C and C is the same thing. So what do we do to this to remove C and C? What will we do to C and C to remove it? That thing will do it to this and will do it to this. So whatever we'll do to eliminate C is what we'll do to the whole of the equation. So if I add C and C, I will get to C. So the addition will not work. But if I subtract C and C, C minus C is 0. So that means I'm going to subtract this and subtract this. By doing that, I eliminate C. The only unknown here will be K. Since K is the only unknown, it will be easy for us to find the unknown. Okay, we cannot be looking for two things at the same time in one single equation. So I subtract the two equations from each other. C minus C is 0. Put my equality sign. 150 minus 192. 150 is smaller than 192. So because of that, it's going to give us a negative value. 192 minus 150 is 42. So 150 minus 192 will give us minus 42. 40K minus 54K. Okay, 54K minus 40K is 14K. So when the smaller one subtracting the bigger one is going to give us a negative value. So that will give us minus 14K. We have a negative value on both sides. They cancel out. So 42 is equals to 14K. Okay, so to get K, divide both sides by the coefficient of K, that is coefficient of the unknown, that is 14. So 3 is equals to 42 divided by 14 is 3. 14 cancel 14, we have K. Therefore, K is equal to 3. Now remember, we have two unknown. That's the thing about partial variation. We have gotten this unknown, then the constant. We are still going to find it. Okay, because at this time it's much more easier. Let's manage our board. So we'll use this equation. Any of this equation, anyone can go. Okay, so we can use equation 1. So we'll substitute where we have K. We now know what K is. So anywhere we find K, put 3 there. Okay. So in equation 1, we have 150 is equals to C plus 40K. You cannot just put 43. No. 40K means 40 times 3. So that will be 40 times 3. That's another symbol for sign. When you put it in a bracket, it means it's multiplying it. So we have 150 is equal to C plus 40 times 3 give us 120. Alright. To make C alone, C is with plus 120. Okay, you cannot divide both sides by 120 here because they are not bounded together by multiplication. This is plus 120. So what you do, remove 120, C will become alone. We have positive 120, subtract 120, C will become alone. Because you're introducing that on your own, you also do it on the left hand side. So what do we have? 150 minus 120 is equals to C plus 120 minus 120. Plus 130 minus 120 is 0, remaining C. 150 minus 120 is 30. C is equal to 30. Okay, so the next part of the question, we have to find the formula connecting them. We're going to get the formula from this one. This is the original formula. So here we are only going to replace the constant K and C. The D and the V will leave them because we are deriving a new formula to solve any other question that will come across. So we have D is equals to C. C is now 30. This is the A part of the question. Plus K is 3. 3 times V is 3V. Okay. Now the B part of the question, let me do it here. Trying to manage the board. So find D when V is 73. So this is the formula we now use. D is equal to 30 plus, using our formula, 3. V was given as 73. So 3V is 3 times 73. put it in a bracket to show that we have to do this one first before adding up. Okay, so that it doesn't confuse us. So D is equals to 30 plus 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 7 is 21. 30 plus 219 is 249. First example on partial variation.